Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for tuning in here on CTV Sports. My name's Cale Newman. I'm joined here with Toby Wayman. This is the USPA North American Cup semifinal number 2.
That's right, Cale. Here, like Cale was saying, we're at the Grand Champions Polo Club field number 1, 81 degrees, but with a bit of a wind. It's a beautiful day. Let's go ahead and check out our rosters here before we get going. We're going to have, for Amaro, Scott Sabaro playing number 1, Jason Crowder 2, Alejandro Novillo Estrada playing number 3, and then Chris Campson, El Tiburon playing number 4 today. And then for the Satai, we've got Tato Bellini playing number 1. Man, he's grown up. Grant Gansey playing number 2. Number 3 is going to be Martin Jaregui. And then number 4 is Nacho Novillo Estrada. Both teams are going to be coming in at 17 goals today. Both teams take advantage of the American homegrown rules. So they're both 17 goals. So it's going to be on the flat. But it does appear as though we've got Amaro in the white. And we have the Satai in the black. And our mounted officials today, Cale?
Looks like we have Jamie Mirikitani and George Olivas.
All right.
Brought to you by the Umpires LLC. And looks like the teams are out there kind of going over some final instructions here, saying hellos. And we're going to get this one underway here very shortly.
Yes, exactly. Beautiful day for polo. As you can see, it should be a fun game. Whoever wins this game is going to be taking on Audi in the finals on Sunday. They were able to beat Santa Clara 13-11. It turned out at the end there after a slow start for Santa Clara. They went down 5-0 after that first chukker, and then they lost the second chukker. 4-1, and then they actually came back and won the third chukker 3-2. They won the fourth chukker 2-1. They won the fifth chukker 2-0. And then they won the sixth chukker 3-1, but that only got them within 2. And so if they hadn't had that disastrous first chukker, Santa Clara could have been right there with them in it. Here we go. Looks like we're going to have Amaro with the offensive side of the throw-in, and it's going to be Campson to stay on the outside of the throw-in, try to take advantage of having the offensive side right here. It's going to be Alejandro Novillo comes in on the near side, and they're going to blow a whistle on him right here for taking the ball on the wrong side, it looks like.
Yeah, quick whistle here. And, man, that game the other day, we had very few fouls. It was a very clean match, and we're off to a quick start here with a first foul happening.
Yeah, he didn't make any contact. He just went straight across and went near side. So, penalty flag from the spot goes in favor of the Satai in the black jerseys. Here comes Nacho Novillo Estrada. Taps the ball in from center right here. Let's see. Nacho is going to go ahead and release down towards that south end of the field. Here is Alejandro Novillo Estrada is able to win the play, breaks it up on the near side, goes back to the offside. He's challenged on the near side, and now he takes off running right here. He's got Grant Gansey trying to run him down. Nacho sends the ball forward, coming in. It's going to be picked up here by Jason Crowder. Space, reaching back with control of that ball. Jason goes back to the inside of the defender there. He's going to look for a shot at goal. He's going to try to fire it away. Couldn't do so. He's going to be fine right there. Jason still on the ball, in control. Guy's got to get out of his way. He's going to go ahead and leave it, though. Nicely done there. Campson comes in and picks up the ball. Chris Campson, El Tiburon, carried that 6-goal handicap for over 20 years, 22 years, I think. And he takes his near side neck shot at the goal, and it goes just wide, but a nice try nonetheless. So we're going to get a knock in here for the Satai. Let's see. They did win the throw-in. Okay. Nacho Novillo. They've got Jason going to Nacho here. Nacho doesn't like what he sees just yet. He's looking for somebody to get open. He's got 2 guys that you can throw a blanket over both of them there. Campson's going to be able to win this play right here. Wins the hook. And then ball gets kicked back, and it's going to be picked up right there by Jaregui. And then Campson able to win the play and take off running right here. Gets hooked. No, he gets through the hook. And he's got everybody beat dead to rights. Look at this. Chris Campson looking good. He's in the red zone. Chris going to go ahead and then finish it off right here. What a play. Campson, que jugador. Beautiful goal there from Chris.
Yeah, we're going to get a nice look at this here on the replay. Campson all by himself out in front here. Checks over his shoulder and just sends it right on through. One more for good measure here. Saved it. That was going to go out, but he got back to it. So very nicely done there by Campson. Drawing first blood here, getting his team on the board.
My man, Chris, doing a great job right there on that one. I like this little black horse he's starting off on. Okay. So the Satai with the offensive side of the throw-in, they will win this throw-in. Two guys going to it on the near side there. It looks like, yep, Satai will go ahead and win the throw-in ultimately. Then it's going to be a shot from Haregi, and then picked up again here by Campson on the near side, looking around for somebody to hit to. He's got Crowder right there. He's going to go ahead and take it forward, deeper into the Satai territory. Here comes Campson's reverse neck back towards this end of the field where he's going to find Jason Crowder on the ball. Jason picks it up. Space with control of the ball, taking it down the right-hand side. Jason, here he goes. He's going to wind up and fire back towards the center. Comes up a little bit short of his number one, and it's going to be Nacho Novillo. Oh, tried to make a back shot there, but got hooked. And then it's going to be Jason looking for the whistle right there. I think he's going to be fine because he hit that one off to the left. So he had a near side play. And now off to the races we go. Martin Haregi takes off with this ball, looking to even it up. He's going to hit a pass back up here where he's going to find Scott reaching back, trying to keep it alive there. And then with a tail shot into the goal. Well done. What a goal. Beautifully done there. Was that Tato?
Yes, that was. He's throwing me off now. He's got this. He's got this blue helmet now. But no, it's a great run here by Santos. Almost loses it, but is able to recover. And with the little nicely done, right in the inside of that post too.
Love that shot. Yeah, great play, Tato.
Yeah, so all tied up here. 1 goal apiece.
Set of aces on the board here. 1-1 in chucker number one. Okay, ball put back into play. Campson's going to win this throw-in. Chris Campson takes it with him. Chris now working his way back on down. He's going to go ahead and try to use some horsepower here to get away from the man. He takes it on the near side. Gets away from the first guy. He's going to wind up and fire at the goal from there. It's off to the left, and it looks like it's going to have enough juice to go over the back line here, and we'll have a knock-in for the Satai. Their second knock-in of the game. Both coming on that north end of the field. Okay. Oh, courtesy change. Grr. All right, so you're going to have your courtesy change right now, Kale, and then we'll come back and continue the chucker with a knock-in.
Now we see the players heading over into the corners here. We'd like to try to keep these courtesy changes as short as possible here, to avoid disrupting the momentum. But as we wait to get these guys back out on the field here, all tied up 1 goal apiece. We've got off to a
really cute horse. Alejandro's getting off of here and getting onto.
Yeah.
That horse didn't even sweat, and I don't even know what. I'm not a big fan of the courtesy changes myself, but nevertheless, look at this cute little thing that he's getting on right here. What a gorgeous horse. Nice and quiet. All right. Chris Campson, talking about, Campson being 6 goals for 22, 23 years now. He actually, for the first time in all that time, he's going to get dropped this year. So coming December 1st, he's going to be dropped to 5 goals. And I think Chris is going to be really, really cheap on 5 goals. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see him in the 16 goal and in the high goal this year because of that. And back to the center. Campson was able to shut down the first knock-in of the game and ended up picking up the first point of the day by breaking up that knock-in. Let's see what he gets done this time. And that is Tato. Sorry, this is Scott right here, right?
Yeah,
that's Scott.
Scott Savaro. He's got the yellow wraps. Makes it a good little indicator for him.
Much easier. Okay, yeah. For some reason, I've got it in my head backwards here.
Yeah.
All right, so this is tied with a knock-in now. It's going to be Novillo Estrada to bring the ball into play. Nacho. Former 10-goal player. I'll tell you what, he was one heck of a player back in the day in his prime. Now, Jason breaks up that play, hits the back shot to set up Campson right here. Campson trying to get back to it, but it's going to be a back shot here from Grant Gansey. Good play, Grant. Maybe not.
Yeah, no, looks like the whistle has sounded here. We'll get another look at this.
Let's see what happened here. I thought he was okay there, but... All right, so great play by Jason with that tail shot. Brings him back around. Camps comes in. They're going to call him for falling over the right away after the fact. But I don't think Campson was 100% on that line myself, but nevertheless, that ball, from where the ball came, I thought neither one of them really had the line. But nevertheless, that's a call that we get here from our umpires, and it's going to be a penalty number 2 to go in favor of Amaro. Chris, no trouble, sends it on through, picks up the point, and back to the center we go. We change ends after every goal is scored so that neither team gets a win, sun, or field advantage.
Nicely done there by Campson. And, of course, that's the first goal shot penalty of the match. With just under 3 minutes remaining here in chukker number 1, we're heading back to center field.
Okay. Here we go. Both teams getting lined back up. And keep an eye on Horegi here. He should be able to win this throw-in. Yep, he's going to do so right there. Now, taking advantage to have the offensive side. Horegi goes ahead, fires forward, looking for an offensive player, but coming in, it'll be Jason Crowder for the defense space. Sees this man has the guy held out for him. And Jason will release to the left, looking for, let's see, Santos. Scott. My goodness, I don't know why I keep getting him confused there. Anyway, Jason sends it forward. That's right, Amaro there in the white.
Looks like the whistle did sound there.
Again, yeah. Let's see what we got here.
We'll take a look at this on the replay, see what actually happened.
Okay, so that ball squirts off to the... Okay, they're going to say that Jason needed to go near side right here. Going to be a penalty 5 to go in favor of the Satai. Okay. Nacho, one tap. Campson there to put him in the pocket. Here comes a shot to the left for Horegi, who is going to be challenged here by Jason. He's got enough horsepower to get away from space momentarily. Jason trying to get to him. Jason gets there, makes a back shot, enough to break up the play, but kept it away from Alejandro. Ooh. And now, Jason, my goodness. Campson comes in. Let me just say everybody's name on the team, right?
Eventually you'll get it right.
I'll get it right eventually. You're right. All right. Space sends it on down. My goodness. Crowder is going to come in here and look for a play, but it's going to be Alejandro on the ball. And now it's going to be turned to the left by Grant Ganzi. And here comes Nacho Novillo. Sends that ball down. Tato doing a good job taking out that defender, letting Nacho move uncontested down the field. Looking good inside the 60 in the red zone now. He's going to fire at the goal, and Nacho puts too much on it.
Just wide of that right-hand post. Man.
We'll get our first knock into the game to go in favor of Amaro off that play.
Yeah.
Okay. $1:12 on the clock. Here comes Chris Campson. Campson, after one tap, puts it in. Now it's going to be picked up here by Tato. Bolini going to try to get away from Chris. Chris is going to let him make a little bit of a play there. Now, Tato, excuse me, has a little trouble with that ball. Campson makes the back shot. Horegi's on it. Going to hit a tail shot back around looking for Grant Ganzi. Good play right here coming in. It's going to be Scott to put pressure on Grant. Grant wants a whistle, and he's going to find it on this one, too. Well done, Grant. Good play. So you're going to see this tail shot here. Look at Grant was already turned, waiting for that shot.
Yeah.
He did a great job to get him established on the right of way, and then Scott just gets over the top of the ball.
Yeah, no, Grant was definitely, he had established himself on that one.
No, he was exactly good anticipation from him with just about 9 seconds to go until the warning horn. So make it or miss it, this should end the chukker one way or another. Even if the ball is left on the field, we should probably still end the chukker here.
Yeah, penalty number 2 here, a 30-yard shot to an undefended goal. And the Satai's first goal shot penalty attempt.
Let's see.
Looks like it's going to be Grant.
Gans rides up, puts it on through, and that should do it, tying up this game at 2 goals apiece. And that's going to go ahead, and the ball will be in the umpire's hand when the warning horn sounds, so that'll end chukker number 1, which means we'll be back to start the second chukker with a throw in the center of the field after both teams get some more fresh horses underneath them. So stay with us right here. We'll be back in just a few here on Chukker TV.
Welcome back, folks. This is the USPA North American Cup right here on CTV Sports. Just a clarification, that was a penalty from the spot of the infraction. converted there by Grant Gansey to end Chucker number 1. All tied up here, 2 goals apiece. We've seen 1 goal from the field and 1 from the penalty 2. Straight for both of these teams. We're going to get this one back underway here in just a couple of moments as soon as we get everyone to center field. Get a nice shot of Santos and Grant.
You know, they say, Cale, they say it takes a real man to wear pink. And I tell you what.
Grant rocks the pink, man.
He sure does.
He does.
That's impressive.
The pink mallets, the helmet, I mean.
That's interesting.
He rocks it.
Yeah, really is.
He's and it's funny, he's had because if you remember, he used to have that baby blue helmet with the flag on the back.
Yeah.
He rocked that for many years. And his mallets used to have that baby blue, and then eventually he switched to the pink mallets. And
Do you know why he went to the pink?
And then got the pink helmet.
Oh, okay. So do you know the reason why he went to pink?
I want to say that it has something to do with breast cancer.
That's what I thought too. Yeah, I thought it might be like an homage.
I think originally, but then I mean vibes.
Yeah. Hey, it works for him. You know, he's doing great.
No, he does. He rocks it. And you know who else rocks a pink helmet is Juan Bellini.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yes. Yeah. No. Juan also. He's tough as nails too, and it takes a real man to wear pink.
Exactly.
That is definitely Juan Bellini.
So, yeah, well, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, the breast cancer makes a lot of sense for them there. So, okay, so we've got our players coming back out. We've got all 8 players plus 2 umpires for a total of 10 horses on the field ready to start Chucker number 2, all tied up with 2 goals apiece on the board. So a set of deuces on the board right now, 2-2, Chucker number 2. Throwing from the center of the boards, sent from the center to the boards. And they're going to start on the throwing the ball in for the first half of the game from east to west, which means after halftime, the umpires will change directions as they throw the ball in, and they'll throw the ball from west to east. But for now, it is still the east to west. Not sure what we're waiting on here.
I believe we're waiting on Nacho. I believe he had a little bit of a
tack issue or something.
Yeah, it must have been because I saw him on a pony before. So, but anyway, Nacho is back and the ball's in play.
Here we go, winning this throw, and it's going to be the Satai again. That's 3 in a row for them. Coming back now, it's going to be picked up, taken right down the middle here by Martino Regi. He's in the red zone. He'll go ahead and run it on through. Well done.
Like it's nothing. And Martino Regi, he quickly became one of my favorite players to watch and over at Grand Champions. He's just he's a phenomenal guy on and off the field, and man, he makes it look easy.
I tell you what, Tato Bellini made a great play right there after Martin got on the breakaway there. If you notice behind him, Tato took out that first white guy and just cleared him out of the play.
Complete selfless play there by Tato.
Excuse me. Now, here we go. Ball's back into play, and again, another throw-in is going to be won here by the Satai. Now it gets turned back around, and Alejandro's on the ball. Alejandro Novillo sends this ball back on down. Riding hard to get there is his big brother, Nacho. But here comes Jason out of nowhere on the near side. Well done. Space in the red zone. He got it. What a goal. Jason Crowder picks up the point and ties the game back up at 3 goals apiece.
Very nicely done there by Crowder. And you're right, he came in out of nowhere. Look, you can see him coming in on the side of the screen here.
He's pumping right here.
Yeah. No, on a fast pony, avoids the hook. Beautiful play there by Crowder.
Really well done, Jason. Okay. Santa Barbara, California native. Transplanted over to the East Coast now. Been here for a long time, for, gosh, got to be 7-8 years now, I would think.
At least.
Yeah.
At least.
Okay. Ball put back into play. Throw-in. Going to be won again by the Satai. That's 5 for them.
Yeah, no, these guys are definitely commanding the Bolins here.
They're at least winning that first play, even if they don't continue with it here. Here comes Jason, makes a back shot to continue the drive. Alejandro comes in, but it's going to be taken now by Tato Bellini. Working this one back around with him. Now, Tato takes the hit from Jason. Jason wins the ride-off right here and then hits the back shot. First swing to it's going to be Nacho Novillo. Nacho. Oh,
ooh!
There you go. That's going to be a clean play. One brother to the other, steals it away, and he's gone. Alejandro takes it over to the left here, then gets called off, and it's going to be Jason to take it forward here on the near side. Jason Crowder over into the corner now as Joregi cleans his clock on that play. Jason got back to it, but he might get caught here. Yeah, he is. He's going to get caught on it right away. Okay.
Yeah, with 5 minutes on the clock here, We'll take another look at this on the replay. Jason coming in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he gets turned back there.
I don't think you can make a case for one meeting two there. I think Jason just, unfortunately for him, he had a nice quick horse there, was able to get turned back around, but a guy was coming down that right away. So here you go, penalty 5 from the spot for the Satai. Going to be a back shot, and then picked up here by Jason. He turns that ball, or excuse me, by Campson. Campson winds up. This one might be off to the left too much. Will it go over the back line? It's getting close. Space comes in, near side, belly shot. And another whistle on the play. So you're going to see right here, Jason's going to come in here. He's going to try to flatten out on the right away. They're going to catch him for falling over the right away after the shot. And then it's going to be a 5 here for the Satai. And it's going to be a gentle pass over to Horegi as Jason comes in and put him in the pocket. Oh, well done. Campson makes the hook and got a touch on that ball, but Nacho comes up with the play. Nacho Novillo is going to drop it back right here to Horegi. Jason looking for the whistle and then looking for the hook. I like it. Jason going for it here. Campson tries to make a play there on that ball. Couldn't do so, so he got out of the way, but not in time. They're going to catch him here for trying to take a swing at that ball. And this one should move down to a goal shot penalty by way of a 4, I would imagine. Yeah, so see, he reached back right there. And even though he didn't make contact with the ball, he rode over the top of it, impeded the right of way. So we'll get a penalty. Goal shot penalty here to go in favor of the Satai. So the Satai taking a command right here in the last couple minutes of this chukker. You got players changing right now. That's good. I like to see that. Maybe we won't have to take a courtesy change this time.
I think they're calling for this to be the courtesy change.
Okay, good. Because
I know, especially being with a penalty being down on that end near the trailers, it makes it easier.
So is Grant going to take this one?
He might. I know. Grant always takes the 2s.
Mm-hmm.
Grant, his penalty shots have been going really well. He's been pretty dialed in. And let's see if he's gonna. It looks like he might be.
Yeah, he's going to take it.
Yep.
Penalty 4 coming up.
All right. So I know he always takes the 2s. It's good to see Grant taking the shot from the 60.
Ideally, you want all 4 feet to be on the ground when you make contact with the ball, which you'll see if he's not strutted up properly. Oh, no way. Oh, wow.
Oh.
Lucky break right there. Tato's horse kicked it in for him. Hey, wasn't pretty, but it'll work.
Yeah.
They'll take it, right?
Yeah, get another look at this.
Nice pony
Grant,
goal
not
here.
quite the shot he was looking for here, but yeah, right there, right off the hoof of Tato's horse.
Give that one to Tato.
Campson not happy about that one as he watches that one go through the goal mouth.
Okay. All right, so 4-3 the score now. The Satai in the lead, and this will be the first throw-in won by Amaro, this chukker at least. Here comes a tail shot back around where he's going to look for Jason Crowder, but Grant wins the ride-off, hits the back shot near side style to set up Nacho. Novillo takes off with that ball. Campson comes in and put him in the pocket. Now, Nacho looking for a place to go. Gets away from his brother. Takes off running now once again. Nacho gets hooked by Jason, who gets a back shot off, and then Alejandro's on the ball. Alejandro's going to go ahead and fake the back shot here. Turn it back to the left as he's got Grant right there on him, putting him in the pocket. He's going to go ahead and deliver to the left-hand side, but it'll be Nacho with the back shot, and Horegi's turn to pick up the play. Horegi going to go ahead and fire from there one time at the goal. Will he get it? Off the post and in. What a goal. Martin Horegi gets his second of the game and of the chukker.
Nicely done there by Martin. And I always say this, Toby. I love it when the players find themselves with an open path to goal and they just take the shot. That was a long drive.
That was beautiful. Really well done there. Okay, back to the center once again. That's going to give the offensive side of the throw in here to Amaro. Let's see if they can stop the bleeding now. 2-goal ball game right here. Ball's going to be put back into play. Campson wins the throw and takes full advantage of having the offensive side there for the moment, and then it's going to be picked up and turned back around here by Nacho Novillo. He's going to look for a place to go, try to get away from Jason Crowder. Oh, it's going to be Chris gets called off there, and Haregi will hit a pass back over to the left, but puts a little too much on it, and Jason's going to come in here for some defense. Nope, couldn't get to it. It's going to be Nacho again with the ball. Now Jason makes the hook. Next one on it, Campson picks up that ball, winds up, fires, looking for Alejandro. Alejandro comes back in. He's going to go ahead and take it on the offside right here. He's got time and space. Now, Alejandro is going to go ahead and hit this one down the left-hand side. Back up for Chris. El Tiburon with the ball. Let it get away from him there, and it's going to be a back shot from Tato Bellini, then picked up here again by Alejandro. Alejandro with the ball again, working this one, going to leave it there for Chris. Reaching back, and Novijo's going to get caught here for a reaching call. .118 left to go here in chukker number 2. Watch this one once again. So good play here. He leaves that ball for Chris. That was a good play by the whole Amaro team. And it's going to result in a goal shot penalty, probably a 3, I would imagine. Let's see if that is indeed the case. Penalty 2, okay. Coming up for Amaro. Alejandro. No trouble. Sends it on through. Gives it right to the flagger. And now we have a 1-goal ball game here with enough time for one more throw-in at least before the end of this chukker. So that's Alejandro's first goal of the game. 5-4 the score. Back to the center once again. Let's see who's going to win this throw-in here. They're going to leave Haregi on the outside of the throw-in. Nope. Nacho is going to win the throw-in. Takes off with it right there. That's what I was thinking he was going to do. He knocks it down. He took advantage of having the offensive side. He's on his gun on a straight breakaway run right here. He's got Jason trying to chase him down. He's going to take Jason wide, go near side, next shot at the goal, and drain it. What a play. Nacho Novijo, and he picks up his first goal of the game.
And with that goal by Nacho there, all 4 of the Satai players have found the score sheet here.
That is correct.
With Santos getting 1 in the first chukker, obviously Martin Jauregui with 2 in this one, and then Grant with his 2 penalty conversions.
All right, so that's going to do it for chukker number 2. We'll be back after this quick break here to continue with the second semifinal of the 2025 North American Cup, only on CTV Sports.
Welcome back, folks. If you're just joining us here, this is the USPA North American Cup. We've got the 2 teams out here today, Amaro and the Satai. We've got a pretty evenly matched game so far, Toby. It's
1-goal ball game right now.
Yeah. No, it's been very back and forth, and all players getting involved. And I'm loving the teamwork on the Satai team. Martin Jauregui dominating all the most of the bowl-ins here, and no, their passing is pretty much dialed in. It's good to see.
There's JJ.
Yep. We see Tracy there
JJ Dugan.
Tracy there with Dale.
Yeah.
Going over.
Which means Steph is up in top of that.
Yep.
That
I saw her the bottom of her uniform.
Yep, exactly. There you go.
No, good crowd out there today at field number 1 at Grand Champions.
Well, it's overcast. It's like 81 degrees, but it doesn't feel like it. You got a nice little breeze going. It's a really beautiful day here in South Florida.
Beautiful day for polo. And you know what? It's a great day for fall polo. And this, of course, is the highest level of USPA polo outside of the gauntlet.
Yeah, that's true.
No, it's great to see. And, these have always been some of my favorite tournaments.
Me too.
And obviously, you were talking the other day about how many times you've won this one.
Yeah, that's right. I did. Yeah, I won this one, I think, 5 times. I know my dad won it, my grandfather won it, and I've won it. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, no, that's a pretty cool stat to have.
Yeah, it really is. And then, Yeah, and then even they even say in the little write up on the USPA's website about the tournament, they talk about how it was created in 1974, and then they say in the early 2000s, late 90s, early 2000s, the competition was dominated by Millerville. Well, that was me. That was me and Daniel Ronish and Fred Mannix. Exactly right. We had a great time playing together for all those years. I love Calgary. Love playing up there at the Okotoks and the Calgary Polo Club. It's a beautiful place. So. Here we go. Ball's in play. Once again, throw-in going to be one here. Again, by Haregi. That's going to be 7 that I have for them so far. Little back shot. And now here comes Nacho Novijo to fire that ball forward. Once again, looking for Tato. Couldn't quite keep it alive. And now Alejandro can't get to it coming in. Nacho's going to go ahead and take a shot at the goal. And this one got away from him. So we'll have a knock-in for the Amaro team in the white jerseys.
Yeah, Amaro dodging a bullet on that one.
Okay. So let's see what they get done on this knock-in here. Campson brings it into play. Chris El Tiburon with the ball. Campson winds up and sends it down the right-hand side where he's going to find. Nicely done there. Scott picks up that ball. Sabaro. Now, Haregi let it get away from here. Scott takes a shot at the goal, but it looks like it's going to be off to the right. Nice try, Scott. Over the back line wide, so we'll get a knock in here for the Satai. Their third of the game so far.
I've had the opportunity to watch Scott Sabaro play quite a bit of polo over the past couple of years. And, man, his skills have improved so much.
That's great. I love to hear that.
Yeah. No, he loves the game, too. He's a super nice guy.
Great. All right, here you go. Nice little shovel pass to the left for Haregi, who's going to then crush it downfield looking for Tato, who's got the inside of the field here on lockdown. Great play by Bellini. Takes it first near side, then offside. Can he make him pay for it right here? Bellini in the red zone. What a goal. Tato, that is a perfectly executed knock-in right there. Touched by 3 of the 4 Satai players to put the point on the board.
Nicely done there by Tato. Getting his second goal of the day. That penalty for where it came off of it. That one, it came off of Santos' pony. But,
yeah, I gave it to Santos. So.
I counted that one for Grant. That's,
did you? Okay.
Yeah, I mean we could discuss that, but
okay,
off of his mallet, his second goal of the day.
There you go. Yeah, I think a good way to put it. Okay. Uh-oh. Let's see. Can he get back to it again? Yes, he does. He wins that throw-in again. That's like 8 now for them. And then look at this. Nacho by himself on a straight breakaway. That should not happen.
Yeah.
Somebody missed their man right here, and Nacho's going to try to make him pay for it. As he's down in front, can he get there?
Ooh.
Not this time.
Runs out of room there. Yeah, no, you don't want to catch Nacho all alone like that. It's someone's not doing their job if that happens.
Exactly right. Somebody missed their man. Everybody watching the ball too much, and then that's what happens. Okay, Campson. We'll bring this one into play. He's going to have Jason break right, and he's going to have Alejandro stay short left. He doesn't like what he sees just yet. Now Alejandro breaks right, and Jason will go to the left. Chris is going to try to draw the man in and then fire away. Sends this one down where he's looking for. It looks like it'll turn into a positive knock-in. Yeah, they did. And now Scott picks up that ball after Jason. Now Jason's going to stay up and look for Scott's pass. Well done, Scott. Sending it down once again, looking for Jason, who wins the ride-off. Look at this play by Jason Crowder. Nice try.
Ooh, man, the angle that he was shooting on that was probably next to nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that was very close to the end line there. But you know what? I like to see him. I like that he took the chance.
Well, he won the ride-off against the Satai player, so that was great. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so it looks like we are going to go ahead and utilize our courtesy change here in Chucker number 3. We've got just about 4 minutes left on the clock here, so hopefully we'll keep this short and sweet and then get right back in it. But no, I mean seriously, the angle or the size of the goal that Jason was shooting at when he took that shot from almost on the back line was probably next to nothing.
No, in that situation, what he would have had to have done there is he would have had to hit that ball. And actually not actually hit the ball, but just kind of pick it up and move it because it's got the momentum rolling over the back line. So what he wanted to do there was move it over almost inside the goal mouth, and then the ball's momentum roll it through was the only chance he had to make that goal happen there, which is a fun play to do when you can make it happen. Okay, knock-in time for the Satai. This is their second of this chucker. Grant is going to start short here with Nacho. Stay short left. Let's see, is he going to continue left or is he going to go right? He's going to break right here, and then here comes the pass to Jorge to the right as Jason comes in to put Jorge in the pocket, and here comes the pass over to Grant. It's going to hit a little too far, and it'll be picked up here by Alejandro. Nope, got over the boards, got away from him. So it looks like we'll have a possession. No? Yep, it is going to be a possession play here.
Yeah, no, that one took a funny hop right over the sideboards there. So,
oh, it's going to go in favor of the Satai, though. Okay, that's interesting. I thought it was going to go the other way, so it must have come off his mallet. And now, Nacho Novillo. Ooh, didn't mean to do that. Campson there to put him in the pocket. Now, Novillo to the right. He hits the ball back over there. Now, coming in, it's going to be a nice pickup here by Tato on the near side. Back the offside, gets away from Scott. He's in the red zone, runs it on through. Well done, Tato Bellini.
Nicely done there. His second goal of the chukker. Santos.
Good play.
Yeah, no, he finds this one, picks it up on the near side. Nicely done here. Beautifully executed goal there by Santos Bellini.
Kid's playing well.
He is. He's been playing very, very well. He's been playing a lot of polo, too.
Oh, yeah.
is a thing. You know, I think, I want to say last season I want to say that he was playing in 6, 8, and 12 goal.
Okay, here you go. You got a throw in one by Amaro. And a whistle, it looks like. They're going to blow this one against the Satai, judging by body language from Jorge there. He's actually, let's see. It's going to be Jason here. He wins the throw in. And then, yeah, they're going to catch him right there for coming across the right away. Pretty easy call. And it's going to move. That's going to be a costly mistake, though, because they're going to move this one down to a goal shot. They're going to go down to the 60-yard line here, so he's going to give up quite a bit of yardage and give a goal shot penalty to Amaro by way of a 4. Campson will be the one to hit the 60-yard defended shot on goal. Chris, big dude, and he can really crush the ball, too, when he wants to. I love this little horse he's on, though. Chris did not get that one as well as he'd like, and it'll be knocked down by Jorge, who's going to take off running here with Alejandro on his hip. Alejandro able to, oh, well done, Jorge. Gets back to it. Now Campson comes back. Jorge with an near side tail shot. Campson trying to get to the ball, and it'll be Jason Crowder on that ball. Jason moves over, takes out the man, gets hooked on the play. Next one on it, going to be Tato, who gets his clock cleaned right there by Campson. Campson wins the ride-off, leaves the ball now for Alejandro. Good play right there by Chris. And then Alejandro fires it back up. Campson back up in front, and it's going to be over the back line, wide for a knock-in. Third knock-in of the chukker to go in favor here of the Satai. Here comes Nacho, Novillo, Estrada. Nacho hits this one over to the right. Short pass to Jorge, who hits it one time. Further down the field, back up here for Grant Ganzi. Ganzi's got some space, and he's got the time right here. Let's see. He checks up here. He's going to try to make it count. Swings wide of that right away. Goes a little half shot. Puts it back over there towards the goal. Alejandro can't make a play. It's over the back line wide, and we'll have a knock-in to go in favor of Amaro. When we have some time, Cale, I'll tell you a little bit more about Nacho and what he and his other brothers, his older brothers, did back in when they were at the peak of their game, when they were all 4-10 goals, playing the Argentine Open and the Triple Crown down in Argentina. They were. I mean, for about a year, 2 years there, they were unbeatable. They really were. They were amazing. But anyway, here we go. Alejandro, the baby of the bunch, is going to go ahead and break right now to the right after he's got his man behind him to cover the back door so he can gamble here. He takes off past midfield, turning into a positive knock-in here. The other team is not able to make a play on the ball before it gets past midfield. Now it's going to be Jason Crowder on the ball. Jason, space, winds up, hits back to the center right here. Coming in, it'll be Jorge to hit the next shot again, trying to get it back over. Campson comes in to pick it up. Campson, using those long arms of his to his advantage, reaches out, keeps it alive, and then gets caught right here on a reaching call.
Yeah, you can see Campson's not too happy about that based on the body language.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get another look at it right here. Here's Campson with the ball.
Horse made a great move for him there to shut
Yeah.
down, but yeah, he's going to get caught. All right,
No,
that's going
but-
to end the chukker, though, either way. All right, so that'll do it for the first half of this game. Let's check out our first half stats here. You got, look at that, doubled up on the scoreboard right now, 8-4, 12 for 9 for shots. Okay, see, penalties, yeah, fouls 7-3. That hurts. Amaro, they got to cut those out. Knock-ins, though, 5-4. See, I don't think that's right on the knock-ins because I've got, like I said, like 8-3 here on knock-ins from my count, and for the Satai. The Satai has been dominating on the knock-ins, or throw-ins, I mean. Anyway. All right, we'll be back in just a couple minutes here to continue with this, the second semifinal of the 2025 North American Cup, only on CTV Sports.
Experience the thrill of ultimate luxury at sea. Hotels at Sea brings you exclusive VIP perks and unbeatable discounts, crafted especially for the polo community. Indulge in world-class amenities, sip fine cocktails, and enjoy breathtaking views, all with the touch of sophistication you deserve. Set sail in style with Hotels at Sea, proudly an official sponsor of the USPA.
The taqueria to me means
community,
new beginnings,
family.
we are in our 50th year, thanks to our great customers, and also thanks to my son, my nephew, my niece, my ex-wife for carrying on the business for hopefully another 50 more years.
Today we're flying the Turkey Track Ranch, which is one of the greatest and probably most silent legacy ranches, in Texas. I have a company called Icon Global, and what we specialize in is the marketing and selling of ranches. You are not just selling a piece of land, you're selling one family or a series of families' greatest treasure. They're usually their greatest asset. And so it's a great responsibility.
Every one of these ranches is a one of one. They're all unique. So the challenge in my job and part of the enjoyment is to figure out what are these things really worth and who's going to buy them. In finding that steward, finding somebody that really cares about the future of the American West and the future of the ranching way and the ranching lifestyle.
All right, welcome to halftime here of the 2025 USPA North American Cup live from the Grand Champions Polo Club. Field number 1, Amaro against the Satai. Now remember, Audi, they are waiting to see who wins this game. And I want to bring that up here. This is a great tournament because I don't know how many different tournaments actually has been spread between 3 clubs, because you got to remember, you have the Grand Champions Polo Club, Santa Clara, and the MPC all coming together to stage the 2025 North American Cup. And I love that. I love to see that when all clubs come together like that, participating, bringing teams together. Just makes it a lot of fun, very competitive. Let's break this one down for you. They came out here pretty strong, the Amaro team. You got Scott Sabaro, Jace Crowder, Chris Campson, Alejandro Naviz Estrada, and this is a tie with Grant Gansey, Santos Bellini, Martino Regi, and Nacho Naviz Estrada. And it was 2-2 right off the start. And then they opened it up here, the Satai, and 4 strong goals in the second chukker compared to 2 that were scored by the Amaro team. And then they took over the third chukker and they had 2 more unanswered goals, so they get this 4-goal lead. Now remember, we were talking about the USPA North American Cup, and this goes back to players that Toby actually probably fond of, or knows a lot of them that his father actually played a lot with down in Boca Raton. But they, in 1974, of course, it started 16 to 20 goal level. And some of the players that this started in were John T. Oxley, a Hall of Famer. And I mean, just was such a legend in the game, the sport, with the Royal Palm Polo Club. And then when you start talking about Dr. Billy Linfoot, who was just unbelievable 9-goal player, Corky Linfoot, still today, Kathy and Corky, I think there's a big article written up about them for the USPA. And then you talk about Jimmy McGinley. These are names that they were back in the heyday when Tommy Oxley was working his way to 10 goals, Toby's father. So that's a lot of fun. And also, of course, with Cale Newman's dad, Jimmy, these are players that they all seem to participate against her. So it's great to see this coming alive again, bringing clubs together. And I just got to tell you, after that third chucker, man, they got to be careful here, the Amaro team, because this Satai team, when you got Nacho Navija Estrada, the number 4, using Santos Bellini in the front so well, and then the middle of the field with Grant Ganzi and Martin Jauregui are clicking, as we say, they are playing a full 4-player rotation, and then they're going back old school style, where you got the number 4 finding the number 1, and then, like I said, you got the 2 in the middle working very well together, and 100% on their penalty shots. On the other side, Scott Sabaro is a real number 1. He loves to pull the team. I think they need to get him more involved in the game. They didn't have him involved that much in the first half. That would be very helpful. Crowder loves to pull the team. Now you have Campson, who came through and scored 2 goals quickly, and Estrada, but they're both playing the 3 and 4 positions. So I think they need to get the front of the game a little bit more involved in the game, and that will help the Amaro team. So we will see what happens here, but the weather is fantastic for polo here. A beautiful evening for this cup, and we got all the teams getting organized here to come out for our second half. Great crowd on the sideline. I want to tell the guys in the studio, well done. We had a great group out here. They really enjoyed it. We actually had a couple different divot stomps. That's why we kind of brought some players on. People came on in the second chucker. They wanted to get out there for the divot stomp. Remember the divot stomp? Polo, the only professional sport in the world that actually allows for our fans to be on the field. We had a great divot stomp here today. So we're getting ready for the second half. So let's go back to the studios to Cale Newman and Toby Wayman.
Thank you so much, Dale. What a great halftime breakdown there. Always doing a great job at that. We'll take a look at the rosters again here. This is, of course, Amaro, Scott Sabaro, Jason Crowder, Alejandro Navijo Estrada, and Chris Campson. And then the Satai, Santos Bellini, Grant Ganzi, Martin Jauregui, and Nacho Navijo Estrada. 2 very strong teams here. You know, and I think either one of these teams is going to put on a good show come Sunday in the finals against Audi. Mm-hmm. So we're going to see who's going to get there. We got 3 chuckers left here in this second semifinal match.
Well, Cale, I can tell you this. If there's a chance to play on the number 1 field at NPC, the cathedral that is North American Polo, Chris Campson will not want to miss his chance to play on that field. He loves to play on that field.
Yes, he does.
I wouldn't be surprised if Chris really opens it up here and turns it on in the second half, because he's totally capable of it, and I guarantee you he wants to be on that field.
Yeah, and that field is fairly untouched.
Oh yeah,
you know, we had
one game on it or so.
We have had
maybe 2,
2.5, because we did have we had a 6-goal round robin final. From Santa Clara, and then we also had the 8-goal final. But we also had a women's test match where we played 4 chuckers,
okay.
And that was
Nacho.
Always having fun over there at the tent.
Best,
but no, I mean, that field has been virtually untouched. Only a couple of chuckers been played on it here since the Open Finals. So no, it's going to be, and the guys are working around the clock. We're getting that everything in order over there at the stadium. And no, it should be a great game, regardless of which of these teams make it. It's going to be a good show.
Who is that there on the field right there in the background of the white pants? Third
That
man.
is, I believe that's Gaston
Is it?
Dorniak.
Oh, okay.
I would say we see Mark out there saying hello to the boys.
Nick and Brandon.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nick pretending to pull Nacho.
And
off the
yeah, we see Teo Kaye out there as well.
Oh, there he is. Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody showed up for this match today.
Very cool.
Love to see it. And no, like you said, this is it's great fall polo, and this is the highest level of polo put on by the USPA outside of the gauntlet.
There's it's been pretty wet down here, pretty rainy,
Yeah.
And this field's holding up really well, but you can tell that it is chewing up a bit because of how much rain we've had.
Yes. Yeah. No.
But
It's
it
chewing
is-
up, but you know what?
It's playing well, it's a good solid bounce, and I don't see a horses slip out there. So that's really
No,
cool.
haven't seen any slips. And you know what? It's a field can tear up in a good way.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
It's tearing up the right way. Those divots are going right back in. The fields do look amazing.
No, agreed. Yeah.
So-
Okay. So how do we end that chucker? Was it a?
I believe we had a
penalty?
whistle.
Yeah, I think so. Must have been. Yeah, because they're lining up here for a 5
Yep, from the spot.
for the Satai. Okay. Yeah. All right, and Jamie Mercatani and who's our other?
George.
George Olivas. Okay.
Yes, and we're going to be. I believe there's going to be a umpire lineup change for Sunday. I think we're going to get Hector Glindo in the
That's
saddle.
right. Yeah, that's what you were saying before the game started. Okay, here we go. Nacho brings the ball into play. Scott there to put him in the pocket. Nacho with a shovel pass to the right, to the left, looking for Haregi, who's going to be able to get to it. He's got Jason changed his helmet on us here.
He does that. Jason will change his helmet at halftime.
It's like Whistler used to do that too. He'd
Yeah.
wear like a.
But
like
the thing is, he doesn't have two of the same helmets.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he wear a green helmet and then a white one. I'm like, what are you doing, Whistle? Like, come on, man. And now Jason's doing the same thing.
Yeah, he was wearing his Where's Waldo helmet, the space scene, in the first half, and now he's got his wood helmet.
Oh my goodness.
This one is
That is-
wood grain.
That's typical of Jason. That makes a lot of sense. All right, so what do we have here? Let's see. Here's a shot from Nacho. Grant holding out that man, and then Alejandro comes in here, and going to get kind of a uneven ride off there, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they're going to blow.
Yep.
Make it a penalty too.
All right, so it's Satai getting another opportunity here from the line.
Yeah, no, that
Grant
was a
Gansey.
good call there because, in my opinion, Alejandro did not have a play to come in there. He was being taken out by Grant, who took him out, and then he got away from Grant, came back over and hit Tato behind the saddle. So, yeah, you'll get a penalty number 2 here for the Satai. Grant walks up, goes full swing. Ooh, got it, though.
Nicely done there by Grant.
Okay. Oh, okay.
So nicely done there by Grant. He is
2 for 2.
2 for 2. Definitely 2 for 2 there, and
Remember, we changed direction, throw the ball in after halftime. So that's going to give the offensive side a throw in here, too. Amaro and Campson will win this throw in their 4th of the game by my count. Now, Chris, LT Baron, takes it with him. Going to go ahead and make a run right now. Campson gets away from Haregi. Looking good. Gnarly next shot, though. Is he going to go for it, or is he going to turn this ball? Looks like he's going to shut it all the way down and then let the man come to him. And then he'll turn it back around to the right. And then Jason goes in there and lays a pick for him. But outside of that 2-horse link, so it's a legal play, not live play block. And then Chris with the near side next shot attempt at the goal, trying to get around. Now Tato Bellini swings in there, and then looks like the umpire's horse kicked it over the back line, or did we get a whistle on the play? We'll find out here in just a moment, I suppose.
here's the replay.
Chris wants a whistle right there. But then the umpire's horse.
Okay, so
So this is kind of interesting because it came off of the Satai player's mallet. I think it might just be a knock-in here. But it did, it came off of the defender's mallet and then it hit the umpire. Yeah, so it has to be a knock. Yeah,
yes.
Okay. But still, I was like,
That was a little interesting, though.
Yeah, exactly. Penalty. Okay, here we go. Horegi comes in. Jason Crowder reaches down there. Going to get caught. Jason made his mind up too late to make a play on that ball, and they're going to catch him here, and that's going to move this one down to a penalty 4, it looks like. So Horegi's on the line. He actually checks up a little bit even right there, and then Jason comes in from left to right, takes a swing at the ball, and they're going to catch him right there on a reaching call, and that's going to be a costly mistake here for the Amaro team. That's going to put the Satai back on the penalty line here for their second attempt from the 60-yard line. See if Grant takes this one again. Yeah, he is. All right, I like to see that.
I mean, it's been working so far. So why, if it's not broke, don't fix it.
Right now, I'd like to see Grant when he goes to take this shot here. I'd like to see him speed up a little bit on his horse and then try to hit that ball just a little bit sooner than it feels natural for him. Just a little bit more in front. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about right there.
Perfect.
Well done, Grant. That's the way.
Nicely done there by Grant Gansey.
Beautiful goal.
I think he listened to you.
He must have, exactly. But that's exactly what I was saying. Like, he started to swing a little bit earlier than he did on his the last one. He took a lot of turf. This time he hit it just a touch in front of his foot, which is exactly where he needed to hit it to get that lift, that loft, and it looked great. Okay. Umpires, put the ball back into play. And it's going to be won by Campson. Throwing number 5. He hits a back shot back around here. Novijo is going to win this right off. Hit the back shot near side tail style to set up Grant Gansey. What a play by Nacho and Grant. Now, Gans with that ball winds up, sends it forward, looking good. Off to the left where he's looking for Tato Bellini. Bellini's going to come in, check down now, and go to turn back the inside. But Jason Crowder comes in here. No, Jason. And now it's going to be Tato in the red zone. Well done, Tato Bellini. Beautiful goal right there.
Beautiful play there by Santos. Man, he's been playing so well.
Mm-hmm.
He's remaining and what I like about Santos is not only is he playing very well, but he's remaining calm while he's making some of these plays. And exactly like this, he was calm, and collected.
Mm-hmm.
Just tapped it right on in. So nicely done there by Santos.
All right, another throw-in, one here by Amaro. 11 for the score. Wow. And now here comes the pass up there to Jason. Jason, get to it. Jason. Oh, my goodness.
Man. Almost got it back, but ran out of real estate down there.
Campson made a great pass after winning that throw-in down to Jason. And Jason looked like he just kind of maybe wasn't concentrating hard enough on that first shot and got away from a little bit there, and then he could not recover. Oh, well, courtesy change.
Yep, we got our courtesy change happening here. And, I got to say, though, these guys, they have been going pretty quick on the changes. Sometimes it'll kind of get away from you. The umpire, I do like the umpires. They have been, for the most part, this game, have been waiting until they're down on that south end to do it.
Yeah.
Which always helps, especially when you have... obviously, when you have teams, one team in the north and one team in the south,
you're trying to play the glass is half full kind of thing here. I got you.
Yeah, no, it's but there's
what it is.
There's nothing worse though when they call for a courtesy change
and
on
then
the north end, and both teams are down in the south.
Do
and
a
it's
hand canter back. I know, exactly. It's like, come on.
I mean, can you blame the guys? No.
Well, no, exactly.
The players anyway, but
yeah.
But no, they have been pretty quick in this match, so
Okay.
I am happy to see that.
Knock in here for the Satai once again. Let's see. Knock in. No. Okay. Nacho. Novijo. To the right. Hits the ball. Now coming in, it's going to be Alejandro to take control of the play. Alejandro, haven't seen him a lot here in the last couple chuckers. Let's see if he gets something going here. He's going to drag that ball back around. He's making contact with the man so he can tap the ball as many times as he wants. And then he hits his next shot back towards the goal. Look at this shot from Alejandro. Oh, got away from him there. Nice
just
try, though.
wide.
Third knock into the chucker coming up in favor of the Satai. And this is going to be their 8th of the day. That's 8 goals left on the field. Nacho Novillo taps the ball into play once again. Nacho. He's going to go ahead and run past Scott right here, but Alejandro comes in, puts him in the pot. Good job. Scott takes the control of the play, and then Alejandro read the play perfectly, picks it up, turns it back around, looking to set up Jason Crowder, but coming in for the defense will be Jorge. Oh, and then Grant comes in to back him up. Looks like they're going to catch Jason for stopping on top of the ball, I think.
We'll get another look at it here on the replay.
All right, so Jorge messed that one there, left it there. Ooh, or, well, maybe second, and maybe not. Let's see what they decide to do here. They might go...
Looks like the two mounted officials, they might be going to the third man.
Because they might be calling this, it could either be Jason standing in the right of way, or they might blow it against Grant for hitting into the horse.
Hitting into the horse,
Yeah,
or
for not giving him, taking that
which,
full swing. You know?
Yeah, which came first? It's
Well,
all up to umpire's discretion. So
very subjective call right here.
Yeah.
So it's like this is one of those. I'd have to say like it's not really. The case could be made either way. So.
Yeah.
No matter what the final outcome is, it could be right or wrong, depending on what viewpoint you're taking. So
yeah, exactly. But no, the two mounted officials have gone to the sidelines for the third man to discuss this play.
Like I said, I don't know. Actually, now I'm thinking about it. If we watch this again, let's watch it again here because. All right,
it's so
it's a funny play because all right, so Jorge misses the ball right here. Jason right there, does he?
But Jason didn't really have anywhere else to go.
Exactly.
I mean, he was his own player.
That's what I'm thinking
but
too.
It's kind of.
But there again, but you're right. He didn't have anywhere to go.
He was kind of stuck.
He was, and so did Grant have to take the full swing there? Probably not. Could have tapped it, yeah, and would have been a lot better. So we'll see what they decide to do. It looks like they're going to go ahead and blow this one in favor of nobody. They're going to throw it in. They're going to offset it.
Yeah, so offsetting. I mean, exactly like you said. A case could be made for both ways. So
exactly right.
You know what? And I think that's a fair play.
Not a
fair call.
Not a bad play here. All right, Campson going to win this throw-in right here. Now trying to get Jorge, force him out of the way. Campson's got to let him get out of the way though. Now Chris, right here takes it back to the inside of Novillo. He's going to drop it back right there too. Oh, you might get live play block on that.
Yeah, the whistle's going to sound once again here. We'll get another look at this one on the replay. Now you see Campson coming in here.
Pushes that one back, and then Jorge, he sees. Okay, now watch. Going to tap here, and then are they within the 2 horse lengths? Right. Yes, right there. Yep, they sure are. Yep, there you go. Live play block. Okay. So tie, penalty 5. Here comes Nacho. To the right, he hits this ball, and it's going to be Chris here for the defense. With the near side open back shot, trying to find Alejandro, but coming in, Jorge is going to turn it back around just enough to get it back over to Nacho Novillo on the near side. Campson looking for a whistle there. I think there was too much space, though. And now here comes the back shot pass over to Alejandro as Chris goes up to be a target for Alejandro. Oh, my goodness, Alejandro. No, he's got it. One right there. Tato trying to appeal, but Alejandro had to play one. Now, Alejandro, beamed his brother right in the back.
Yeah, you could tell the body language on that one.
And Chris is
not.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're gonna probably take a moment here.
It's cold spray time.
Yes,
Nacho.
Get the spray. And Nacho is one tough.
But look at that
character. Oh yeah,
beamed him right.
Yeah,
that
was a full swing too.
But like I said, cold spray it will cure COVID-19, a gunshot wound, a hit with a ball, knife stabs.
Yeah, the magical spray.
Exactly right.
But yeah, so we're gonna I guess give Nacho a moment here. He is one of the toughest guys out there. I gotta say. So
I would say that's probably right. Yeah. Now, will they go fair play free hit here? Let's see.
So I don't. He wasn't in the way. It was just it
No,
wasn't.
it's just a bad luck. I mean, they're blowing it for injury.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, for sure. But no, I mean, he wasn't in a bad spot there. Or
Yeah,
anything.
so
It
they're
was
going to
just a break
go
of the
fair
game.
play free hit here is what's going on.
Okay. Good. I like that. Good.
Alejandro going to tap it right here. He doesn't have to take it once. He can go ahead and tap it if he wants. Then he'll fire from there, and
Ooh, off to the left.
my goodness, guys. Okay. Knock-in number 4 of this chucker, 9 of the game to go in favor of the Satai, and here comes Novijo. He's got Jorge starting short and left, and then he's going to go ahead and stay short and think about breaking right. No, he's going to go left, and here comes the pass. And it looks like Jorge got away from his man, but Alejandro's able to break off the play right here. Alejandro fighting off that defender. And we get a whistle here on the play. Let's see what they decide to do. They're going to take this one. They're going to blow this one against Alejandro.
Well, let's take another look at this one here.
So he breaks up the play right here. Okay. But there again, Grant's right there with him. Where does he have to go? So I don't know. That's a tough play for me.
And they're marching at this one towards the north.
Yeah, no, they're blowing it in favor of the Satai. But like I said, for me, I don't know where Alejandro had it. Because Grant was right there, almost holding him in.
He didn't have much room to.
He didn't have anywhere to
work
go.
with.
And I don't. And there again, I didn't think because the ball bounced off to the right. I thought Alejandro had more of the line than Jorge did on this play, but nonetheless, 1 minute left to go here. Chucker number 4, penalty number 4 coming up. Let's see if Grant can make lightning strike twice. All right, Gans gets that horse trotted up properly. Winds up. Yeah, that time didn't get that ball as well as he'd like. Nacho. Open back shot at the goal.
Oh, just skirts outside the
Nice
left-hand
try.
post. Very, very nice try there by Nacho.
Okay, knock-in time for the Satai. This is only their 4th knock-in of the day.
Amaro.
Oh, that's what I said, Amaro. All right. Now, Jason Crowder's got to step on his man. He's going to get there. Jason with a huge shot back towards the center. What a play right here. Jason, great approach. Space. He's got Jorge chasing him down. He's going to get to it. And oh, my goodness. Jason Crowder, that one was harder to miss than it was to make.
Oh, man. That's...
Talk about snake bit. All right, that'll do it for chucker number 4. We'll be back for the final up to 15 minutes left in regulation time after this quick break here on CTV Sports.
We got into Wellington, Florida market because of the number of horses were there. So we decided that we should also sell the hay there. And we met some of the polo people there, and we've become very friendly with the polo community because they require such a great quality hay, and which is what we want to provide.
Welcome back, everyone. Live here, CTV Sports. This is the USPA North American Cup Grand Champions Field number 1.
Look at this beautiful horse Jorge's on here. That blue mare.
Yeah, he was on this one earlier. And this one always stands out.
That's a younger horse, though. You can tell with that color how almost, like I said, like blue that gray horse is. As that horse gets older, it'll go more white, you know?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tamacho standing there, helping out on the sideline, on the end line. So.
Yeah, Tomacho's in the finals. He's on the Audi team. That lineup is Mark Ganzi, Tomacho Perez, Brandon Phillips, and Nick Roldan. And they beat Santa Clara, which is Sugar Erskine, Jota Chavan, Luis Escobar, and Nando Pellicini in the first semifinal.
Yeah, that game was on Tuesday morning. And the final score in that game was 13-11.
Yeah.
We've got the players making their way back
and you
out
made
here.
an observation when we went to break, too, that Amaro has not scored since the second chucker.
Yes,
that's
have.
Tough.
Yeah, that's not you said it at the end of the chucker. Talk about snake bit.
I mean, for real. Okay, another knock-in here for the Satai. Off to the right. Nacho slams that ball past midfield, turning into a positive knock-in here for his team. But coming in, it'll be Alejandro. No, it'll be Campson. Got there, hits the tail shot. Well done, Chris. And then Jason will come in and take it with him. Jason Crowder goes ahead and slaps the next shot back over here, looking for Alejandro. Alejandro picks up that right away. Grant made a good play there not to foul. And now it's going to be Santos Bellini to win this right-off or hit the back shot here, but Alejandro will get back on it. He'll take it with him. Now Alejandro winds up, cuts it back towards the goal. Can they get one on the board right now? Jason is in position, but Jauregui makes a great right-off. Open back shot near side. And then Jay is going to be Campson coming in here. He's going to get challenged right there by Nacho. Campson thinks he got fouled on that one because Nacho went offside, but the umpires don't blow the whistle, so Nacho Novillo is going to continue to make this run down the far side of the field here as there goes Grant down the middle to be a target for him. But he can't hit away. Now Chris will come up with the ball. Chris goes near side again. Campson got everybody beat dead to rights right now.
Yeah, he's got a lot of room to work here.
Good job, Scott. Takes out the man there, and it's going to be Campson to slow the action down right here. Drags it back to the left. Campson, well done. Grant breaking up that play. And again, right here, Grant with a near side tail shot back over to set up Bellini. Bellini gets hooked on the play, and here comes the back shot from Jason. Picked off by Nacho as Alejandro has to get out of his way. They got to give him one play right here. He winds up and fires back down looking for Tato Bellini. Tato coming in hot. Takes it with him. Beautifully done here by Tato Bellini. He's on a straight breakaway run. Nothing but green between him and the goal. Look at this approach. The best approach is the one that rolls on through, and there you go. Tato picks up another point. My goodness, that's
beautifully
1, 2,
done there.
3,
And
4,
man,
6
Tato
for
was
him.
all by himself out there too. You can tell here on the replay. You get the drone footage. There is not a defender anywhere near him.
I think they just quit at this point. They saw he had him beat up so bad. It was like either at that point he's either going to make it or he's going to miss it, but they're not going to be able to stop him, and he made it. Great goal. Back to the center once again. That's going to give the offensive side a throw in here to the Satai, and they are just completely dominating here. They've got Amaro tripled up on the scoreboard right now. Ball back into play. Jason wins the throw in, hits the near side back shot, and it's going to be picked up here now by Campson, who wins that ride-off against Jauregui. Camp still with that ball. Camp looking good, comes in. He's going to go ahead and... Oh, my goodness.
Oof.
They can't buy a goal or a foul at this point.
But you know what? When you get to be down by this much, it's so mental at this point in the game.
Oh, for sure, it all is. But I mean, yeah,
It's
exactly.
just-
But the thing is like I feel like if they can just get one on the board, it'll refresh the entire,
Yeah.
put some wind back in their sails, and it'll be a different team. But they got to get one on the board first before they can do that. But you made a great point, a good observation there. It is all mental. Okay, now Nacho Novillo. Uh-oh. That one bounced on him a little bit, but he's able to get back to it, no problem. He's got Jauregui there behind him. He's going to leave the ball for Jauregui as now Jason comes in to put him in the pocket. He's going to go ahead and hit a shovel pass back to the left where he's going to find Nacho, who's got to step on his man. Novillo gets hooked right there. And then Grant Ganzi comes in here, meets the play, and then it'll be Jauregui to back up Grant. Jauregui fires at the goal from distance, off to the right, and over the back line wide, so we'll get a knock-in here. Only the fifth knock-in of the game for Amaro. That's
You know, Toby, I'm looking at the score sheet from Tuesday's match. At one point in the fourth chucker, Audi was up 12-4.
That's right.
So, you know, and obviously we're in the fifth chucker now, but no, I mean, it's like you said, if they just get one on the board, it'll open up that momentum and it'll kind of get rid of that mental block. And you know, I've seen comebacks happen.
Oh, for sure.
It's definitely possible. But
I mean, it's going to be tough at this point to
Yeah.
score 8 goals in 11 and a half minutes or something.
nah, but it's just
I mean, it could be done, but
Satai has just been on it the whole game.
yeah.
they're
And there
winning-
again, look at all the missed goal opportunities that you have for Amaro. They've given up 9, 10, 11 goals they've missed.
Oof.
So if they scored half of those goals that they shot at, they'd be within a couple of
Yeah.
goals right now, you know?
No, but I mean the Satai team. I mean they've been on it since the first bowl-in.
Mm-hmm.
You know they're winning bowl-ins. They're passing very well. Just all around the Satai team has they came prepared today.
They did. Okay. So knock-in coming for the Amaro team in the white. What are we waiting on? Alejandro asking George why something was a foul or not a foul. And here we go. Alejandro brings the ball into play. Chris breaks first right, and then he's going to go ahead, hang with the man right there, and then drop back behind Alejandro, let Alejandro run a little bit here. Alejandro's going to be challenged by Tato. He's going to go near side with it right there. Nicely done. Alejandro still working it down on the near side. That one's going to get away from him there. And now can he push the man over the boards? No, Tato's able to win the play, hit the back shot, setting up Haregi as Jason comes in to challenge him. And it's going to be Campson on that ball. Oh, involuntary dismount there. Let's see what we got going on here. Looks to be okay. See if we can see that again on the replay there.
Yeah, I think he kind of just jumped off there when a little bit of contact was made. I didn't really see it.
I didn't either.
But,
Well, we'll see. Maybe we see it and maybe not. They're going to go ahead and blow this one against Amaro here, though. Nacho going to go for it one time. Let's see. Yep, he's going to go for it. From middle center field, he's going to hit this one down, drops it in front of Grant Gansey right there. Campson wins the play, meets that ball, hits it further back down, and then it's going to be Nacho back on the ball to meet it and take it back towards the south end. He's going to go ahead and shoot at the goal from there. His shot is off to the right and over the back line, so we'll have another knock in here for Amaro. Christopher. Campson will bring the ball. No, he's not. He's going to leave it there for Alejandro. They could get him for that, though. Now, Alejandro winds up and sends it to the left, looking for Jason. And Jason, well done, Grant. Either hooked him or put enough pressure on Jason to make him miss it. And now it's going to be Haregi with Campson all over him. Campson keeping the pressure on. Haregi with a back shot here to set up Nacho Navijo. But Jason wins the ride-off. Jason looking for a place to go with this one here. He's going to go ahead and hit a tail shot. Doesn't connect the way he wants. Jason's going to turn back and meet the play right here as Campson does meet it too. And now Jason first near side, back the offside. Now Jason trying to fight that bouncing ball, reaching out. Well done. Grant wins the play, hits the tail shot. This one might have got away from him. No, yeah, it did. I thought it was going to stay, hit the boards and bounce back in, but it must have hit the top of the boards and bounced just over. So we'll get a possession play given up by the Satai in favor of Amaro here. Let's see. Here's a shot back down. And Grant Gansey back over there looking for Tato. Comes up short, though. And it'll be Jason take it forward here and give it over to Alejandro. Now Jason's going to look around for a man. He's going to hold him out right here. And then, Alejandro's going to pick up the whistle here on Tato. That was a beach ball play right here. Win the ball. Looks like it's the size of a beach ball and it's saying, hit me, hit me, hit me. You're usually wrong, and you should not hit that ball. And that's what we see right here with Tato. You'll see right here, right there. Ooh. Yeah, they're going to catch him for crawling and coming over across the right away. And that'll be a goal shot penalty to go in favor of Amaro. What do we got, a 4 here? Yep. Okay. Alejandro. Winds up and fires and drained it. Well done, Alejandro. Just what they needed. They got one on the board now. First time they've scored since the second chucker. And there we go. Back to the center once again. That's going to give the offensive side of the throw in here to Amaro. Okay. Well, what do we got going on here? Waiting for somebody.
Okay. Just got word from guys. They're removing a loose horseshoe from the field.
Ah, an Aradura.
Yeah. So just removing that from the field.
So that could play, you got Amaro with the offensive side of the throw in here. Let's see, Campson's going to win it here. Jason will. Jason's going to drop it back there to Alejandro. All right, so that'll be another throw in one for Amaro. And now, let's see. Coming in, Campson near side, Campson offside. Campson wants a whistle right here. Can I get it? Campson, why'd you take it out of the goal mouth? Campson. Better make this one, Chris. And pick up a penalty one here, maybe. I think they might have got. Let's see what they got. Either way, that'll end the chucker.
Yeah, that's definitely going to be the chucker. The flag is being waved up. We'll get some confirmation on that, but I do believe that is a goal.
That's a goal, and that is chucker. So we'll be back to start the final chucker regulation after this quick break here on CTV Sports.
At Flanagan Built-In, we lower property taxes on commercial real estate, whether it be office, retail, hotels, or any other commercial property. We've done it all. Established in 1967 and covering all 50 states, our expertise and technology is unmatched. Streamline your property tax management and let experts help lower your property taxes in all 50 states. Choose Flanagan Built-In.
All right, welcome back to CTV Sports. If you're just tuning in here, welcome to the broadcast. This is the USPA North American Cup semifinal number 2. We've got Amaro in the white jerseys. You get a nice shot of Chris Campson and Alejandro Navijo Estrada out there making their way back to the bowl-in. Scott Sabaro out there as well, and they are going to be joined by Jason Crowder, who is currently out of frame. But they're taking on the Satai. The Satai, of course, with a commanding lead here going in to our 6th and final chukker of regulation. 12-6, the score here. We had 2 goals in the last chukker by Amaro, and they had a 2-goal dry spell.
Yeah,
or a 2-chukker dry spell.
That's the first chukker that they've won the entire game. They won that 5th chukker 2-1.
Yes.
They tied the first chukker, and then they've lost all the others. Now, here comes the knock-in, throw-in. It'll be one right here by Amaro. So that's going to be their 10th throw-in of the game 1. Alejandro pushing the man out. Now here comes the shot from Alejandro. Oh, comes up short. And it's going to be Jorge here. He's going to go ahead and hit a tail shot back around there. Jason will jump on it. Jason Crowder takes it with him. Excuse me. Gives it to Campson and takes the man with him. Well done, Jason. Good play. Now, Camp. Oh. Camp gives a pass back up to Jason. Crowder in the red zone. There we go, Jason. And just like I said, they get that first one on the board.
You were 100% on that, Toby.
Yep.
You said, because you do get to be it's such a mental block when you get down like that. But all it takes is one goal, and then that mental block is gone.
Yeah.
So Jason Crowder with a beautiful goal there. 7
5-goal ball game now.
Yep, 7 goals to Amaro now with that goal off the mallet of Jason Crowder. His second of the day.
Second, right, yep.
He had one in the second.
Okay, ball put back into play, and it's going to be throw-in one right here by Grant Ganzi, and he's gone. And Gans, can he make a count here? No, it's going to be Scott to knock it down, and then here comes Santos Bellini, gives it a kiss, and puts it on through. Bellini.
That was a nice little chip shot there by Santos.
Great way to follow up Grant here.
Yeah. Beautiful play, and I was talking about this earlier, Toby. The Satai team, they are just their passes are working well. They're communicating very well, and
Santos is playing lights out, though. I mean, that's
just a prime example of
7th goal of the game.
And Santos and Grant, they play a lot of polo together over the past 2 years. So
I can tell
they can read each other very, very well.
Campson wins this throw-in right here. Throw-in number 11 for his team. Winds up, fires, back on down there, looking for Alejandro. Alejandro has a Grant held out and then takes his near side neck shot and drains it.
Nicely done there.
All right. Good pass here from Chris. He sees that Alejandro had his man beat right there, even though Grant was on the right side, had the inside of the field on lockdown. But
yeah, beautiful goal, though.
A great play here by Alejandro, and that'll give his team the offensive side once again to the throw-in. Let's see if they can continue the momentum and start the keep this comeback alive here. Umpire puts the ball back into play. Camps is going to win the throw-in. No, it's going to be Novijo Estrada to take off running. That's going to be their 10th throw-in one today, and it's going to be Alejandro to take it with him on the near side. Back to the offside. Alejandro having some trouble with that bouncing ball. Gets it back under control. Using the boards to give himself a little pass as his brother comes in to put pressure on him. Now, he's going to go ahead and break down the right-hand side. Oh, got hooked by the boards, and Nacho's on it. Novijo with a tail shot. Campson gets back to it first as Nacho will come in and put pressure on Chris. Ignacio. Nacho trying to get over to Campson, who makes a great pass back up here, but nobody's home. It's going to be taken by Bellini on the near side. Goes for the shot out of the air, but here comes Scott, and then taken by Jaregi. And looks like Alejandro calls off Jason right there. And then Grant comes back up with it. Grant gets challenged right there, but it's going to be a great play here by Jason Crowder. He shoots. Oh, maybe we had a whistle on the play.
No, it's yeah, there's a whistle. It looks like they're going to send him off for the final courtesy change here of regulation. We've got the players running to the corners. And again, it happens to work out that we are down in the south end, thankfully, because that takes
I wonder
a significant less amount of time.
They blew it, if they blew a foul, or if it just Jason's shot just went over the back line after he stole it away from Grant right there. Because I didn't, you had Grant, he had a guy in front of him, he had Jason coming up behind him, so it could be either way. We'll see what they decide to do here.
All right.
It looks like
I think it's going to just be a knock-in
I think
here.
so too, yeah.
Yeah, so I think what had happened was
that's it.
They blew the whistle to signal the change.
Yeah, exactly. Bueno freno. Here we go. Okay. 3:48 left to go here in the final chukker of regulation time in the second semifinal of the 2025 North American Cup.
And the winner of this game is going to go on to face Audi on Sunday at NPC Field Number 1.
Okay.
So that should be a fantastic game. If you're in the area, come out and join us. If you're not, you can always watch right here on CTV Sports.
Exactly right. Okay, knock in here for the Satai, and it's going to be Jaregi. Keeps that ball away from Scott. Jaregi's got Nacho breaking to the left. Nacho, Novijo has got a step on his man. He's able to hit that ball forward, trying to find Grant Ganzi, who comes in here to put some pressure on Alejandro. Alejandro wins the ride-off and then gets that ball back under control, but Grant keeps the pressure on him, and now it'll be Jason Crowder right there with a quick back shot to set up Nacho. Well done, Jason. Great play. Setting up Estrada. Uh-oh. Grant comes in here. He's going to break up the play. Can he win the ride-off? Yes, he does. He does, yep. And then it's met on the play there by Jason Crowder. Jason pushing through, and whoa, Grant's going to get caught here.
Yeah, so Grant had tried to make something happen there, but
yeah, I think he just
we'll take a good look at it here. Here we see
needed to go near side here, or maybe just didn't have a play at all. Let's see. Yeah, he's got no play there.
No, not so much.
Yeah,
those drone angles, they don't lie.
They do not lie. That's the truth. Okay, penalty 2, penalty 3. Looks like a 2, I think. Kind of tough to tell because we can't see the goalpost here. Yep, penalty 2 for Amaro. Okay. All right, Alejandro will be the one to hit this goal shot penalty for his team. There you go.
Dead center.
I thought he was going to put it in the bucket for
I
a
know.
second.
It was close. It was close. But no, dead center on that one for Alejandro Novijo Estrada. Nicely done. Getting another point on the board here. 13-9 now the score.
Yeah, it might be too little too late, though, with 2:40 left to go.
It might be, but
Okay.
But no, you were 100% right on that, Toby. As soon as they got one on the board, they kept coming.
They sure did. The floodgates opened up for them. All right, here comes a throw-in, and it's going to be won by Alejandro Campson trying to. Ooh, hello. Looks like Jorge took a Campson mallet in the face.
Oh, that's
or maybe in the chest.
Never a fun time.
Actually, I think he just hit him in the chest, not the face.
No, that'll knock the wind out of you, though.
Well, what's funny is Campson used to have his mallets painted completely blue.
Yeah, I remember
like
that.
the canes and everything, which was great because then you could always tell when he hit somebody or something.
Yeah.
Because he left blue paint all over the place.
Oh,
yeah, that hurt. He chopped him right in the chest. Ouch.
Yeah.
We'll see what they decide to do, if it's just a breaks the game or if it's going to be a penalty or what. Chris doesn't like it.
Yeah, so I'm going to go on a limb here and say that Satai is going to get the foul.
Yep. I think that's a good observation right there.
Yeah, Campson was not happy about that. You can see the body language on him.
I love Campson. The guy kills me. It's so funny.
Oh, Campson. We love him.
Yeah. All right, Nacho delivers it down to the left, where it's going to be Alejandro coming in here. Alejandro. And Grant comes in to challenge him there. Now, Alejandro has Grant on his hip, so he's going to turn that ball all the way back around. But then he gets caught right here, and Grant will take control of the play. Good read there by Grant. Campson pumping hard to get there. Jorge comes in, goes near side, and then it's going to be Jason. Doesn't connect the way he wants, and here comes a back shot from Tato Bellini, and here comes another quick back shot right there from, nicely done, great pass back over to Jason Crowder, space, picking up that ball as Campson goes up to be a target for him. Campson trying to reach back, get that ball, he couldn't do so. Oh, it kicked his horse kicked it, and now it's going to be Scott on the ball. Well then, Scott sends it forward, and a back shot from Jorge. Down to $1:27 on the clock. Here comes Alejandro Novillo. Decided to take it forward here on the near side as Grant comes in to challenge. He'll stay near side as Grant goes to his offside, and then he goes back to the offside here. Then gets away. Gets away from Grant as Jason comes in to take out Grant, takes some pressure off of Alejandro. What do we have here now?
Now there's a whistle somewhere in there. We'll get a look at it here on the replay, but just over a minute remaining here.
They might get Grant right here. Let's see. No, there.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know.
We'll see what.
But a good play by Jason coming in behind to take him out.
Yeah. No, Jason was in the right place there.
So they're going to give him. They're going to get him with an offense with a off-speed ride-off. Right. Let's see.
Penalty number 5 here from the center. Going in favor of Amaro.
Oh, cool. So these, so the horses in the top of the 6 here, for Grant and for Alejandro are both Santa Rita homebreds. That's really cool.
Nice.
Oh, Campson.
Did he get it?
Yeah.
Oh,
he took
nice.
it away from Scott and then took it himself.
Campson says, mine. We'll get a nice look at this one here with the penalty 5 there from Estrada right here to Scotty. Scott couldn't make contact with it. Nicely done there by Campson. He was in the right place at the right time to get that one done. 13-10, under a minute remaining here in chucker number 6.
Okay. Let's see, Grant. Little Nell, I think might be the horse that he's on right now. Yeah, okay. All right, Campson wins this throw-in and takes off, fires it back on down. Jason is there, got everybody beat dead to rights. He's in the red zone. Jason Crowder finishes it off right there, gets his team within 2, and that will do it.
Crowder going to get another one here next to him.
At the end of the day.
And you know what, Toby? The first match in this tournament ended with a score of 13-11, and we just ended. This one's going to end with 13-11 as well.
Look at that! Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, it's it was a good comeback there by Amaro, but just not quite enough time on it.
And here you go, looking at the 14-10 for the Amaro did end up winning more throw-ins at the end of the day, but look at how many fouls they came into 13-6. Ouch.
Yeah. That'll do it. That'll definitely
So
affect the outcome of the game. So going over some of these stats here, we've got the players coming off the field. We're going to go ahead and send it to our field side correspondent, Mr. Dale Schwetz.
Thank you, Toby and Cody. And, well, the stage is set for the 2025 USPA North American Cup. And we're going to have the Satai going up against Audi. Just real quick here before we leave, I want to give it up to Amaro because that score really did not really stand out as much. I mean, if you watch the fourth, fifth chucker, they had some really bad luck. I mean, it was right down here, and I saw as many goals. There was about 6 goals, 6 knock-ins by the Satai, and if you do the math on that, that put them right into shooting. Now, don't get me wrong, the Satai played very, very well. This team. Now, here's the similarities. The Audi team won by 13 goals, and so did the Satai. And you know what I say about that number 13, guys. Yeah, well, Adolfo Cambiaso, they all tell you that if Memo Gracita, if your team scores 13 goals and your offensive attack is working. So that means we are going to be in for an amazing offensive battle on Sunday, which will be at 3 p.m. And I'm very happy to say at the NPC, as I talked about that at halftime, the 3 clubs come together. I just love to hear that. I just want to bring back some history too a little bit. You know, the last time this was played here it was in 2023, and I want to give love to the Maltese Falcons who brought home the win, and that was Melissa Ganzi. Mel, congratulations with Nick Roldan, Alejandro Navijastrada, and Juan Bellini, just to bring back a little history for you there. Love bringing back the history on this tournament. I am really thrilled about this. This should be a great tournament on Sunday, so make sure you join us or come out to the NBC to join us. Kale and Toby will be live for the studios. I'll be down field size, and we'll be getting up close and personal with all the players. But what a game! Congratulations! I want to thank Amaro, Scott Sabaro, Jason Crowder, Chris Campson, and Alejandro Navijastrada. Good fight, guys. But the Satai with Grant Ganzi, Santos Bellini, who had a fantastic game pulling the team. I can't wait to see him on Sunday. Martina Arregui and Nacho Navijastrada. They'll face off against Audi. So, for Toby Wayman and Cale Newman, I'm Dale Schwetz, and we will see you on Sunday at 3 p.m. for the finals of the 2025 USPA North American Cup here live on CTV Sports.